Hey, what is up, everybody? Papa Missouri, Later than Laser, Lucky Boo 13 here. Yes, all three of us. All right here. You get me. What else could you want on a Saturday afternoon, right? We are finally going to put together our new 3D printer. Um, the old one is sitting right over there. I don't know if you can even see it. Just past the Chief's Thor hammer back in the corner. Had some issues with it end of last year. We got this thing in January of last year, the original one. Never really had too many problems with it until December, and then all of a sudden we had nothing but problems with it. So, um, Black Friday, great deal on these. Picked another one up. Decided let's throw it together. So, finally, gonna be putting it together. It looks to be the same as the other one. I don't think they changed too much on it. So what's up? What's up, LSCPC? So I just thought I'd have some fun here for a little bit. Try to remember how to put this thing together. It could be a real shit show. You never know. You never know with me. So hope everyone's doing great. Yeah, like I said, the old printer, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I purchased all the parts to fix it, and I don't know. In the meantime, I think I've lost a couple screws and stuff. And just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do with it. There's somebody that's local that is actually interested in it for parts. And actually, it's the parts I bought, so I might just sell him the whole thing, kit and caboodle. We did get the 4-color system with this one, but we're going to not unbox that one. We're just going to use the old 4-color. It's already set up. So take the 4 screws out. Done. Remove all packaging, foam corners, wraps, and zip ties. I got some zip ties here. Always good. Always down for a good. Yep. Me too. Haven't had a good one in a while. We are right now currently 74 degrees outside. Tomorrow is supposed to be, I think, 68. But then tomorrow night, they're talking a chance of snow. So, welcome to Missouri, folks. Welcome to Missouri. All right, so we need to get the base plate over here. I don't remember exactly how to put it together, but it's not hard at all. Slide it one way or the other. Whole thing is supposed to slide. Let's look at the book, right? Let's look at the book. So the base plate of correct orientation. What the heck? No. Alright, so it does go that way. I don't remember. This is supposed to slide out. There we go. Now it's clicking. Oh, maybe. Really? Because we gotta put screws in here. It's so easy. So easy. Yeah, we gotta put screws in there. plate has got to come off of there. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Fully to the front. Open the X. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is ridiculous. There we go. Please. It's not supposed to be that hard. So we got little green dots there. They're all screws. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. That one. Yeah. Put in the right hole, guys. Jeez. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8. What do I have? I have 13. Supposed to have 8. Yeah. Okay. Tape off this baby. Just stick it there on the workbench. Come on. I don't remember the first one being this hard or ignorant. There we go, folks. Now we on now. Now we cooking with something. I'm not sure what we're cooking with. We're cooking. Can't wait to get this back up and running and start making some stuff because it's a lot of fun. It takes time, but it's a lot of fun. least they give you one extra screw because I only need 12. There's 13 here, so that's a first. Harbor Freight T-handle wrench set here. It's pretty good. Got it for Christmas. Well, I didn't get it till February, but it was her Christmas gift. Christy forgot she got it for me, and it was in the closet, I guess. Probably just could have given it to my birthday, and I wouldn't have known the difference. Hope everyone's having a great day. I know the United States is getting a new visitor later this coming week. I'm not sure if the states are ready, though. I'm not sure. You're going to have to be. Is he coming? I don't mean Jesus, folks. I don't mean Jesus. I'm hoping that we put it together and then hopefully tomorrow fire it up. And I'll probably fire it up tonight and get it all reading and everything correctly. And then start a print tomorrow, hopefully. And we got plenty of filament. Yes, he's dropping into Tilted Towers. Yes, definitely. It's going to be a culture shock for him, I'm sure. I know it will be. But I know he can handle it. Oh, that's one town I've never been to, New York City. The only reason I honestly would want to go is, of course, to see New York, the 9/11 museum. And that's probably about it for me personally. Personally, all I would want to see, most likely. All right, let's put this back in here. I made all that big ruckus, and it was actually super easy. Alright. That's what I told him. I've lived in the States 50 years, and he's going to beat me in New York City. Exactly. Hey, I'm more power to him, man. Oh, yeah. Flip her line. Let's go. Let's roll, baby. Screen this way. Go. Stand up for this one. Hopefully this one doesn't cause me any troubles like the last one. That's my goal. That's my goal here. So, They use the weirdest electrical tape. It's like fabric electrical tape. Oh, I don't think. I will have to look. I don't think the other one had this. You might have a little bit different setup here. This has got a Type C dongle on it. Maybe the other one did. It's been a year plus since I put it together, so okay. There we go. Alright, white to white. This one, interesting why they do it that way. So I've got down here. I know Umpty just got a printer. I think he got a Bamboo as well. I think he got a enclosed one and everything. I wanted to get something different, but I know this printer. So just made more sense to get the one I know, how it works, kind of how it goes together. I said kind of because I'm struggling. I've been itching to print stuff. I've been watching 3D printing on YouTube for the last couple of weeks, and I'm just like, oh, I just need to get up and do it. And now craft season shows starting up, so definitely need to get out there and start. Today they actually had a craft show here in Rolla for St. Pat's. I don't enter Rolla on St. Patrick's Day. So that's just kind of a rule I have. It's probably a stupid rule, but I don't need to be involved with any of that shenanigans and stuff. So what's everyone else doing for St. Pat's? We're having barbecue pork because that's Irish. I don't know. So we only got one or two more things here. Because again, we're not going to put on the new AMS. We're going to use our old one. Take that off, it'll help a lot better. So, okay. Purge wiper. See, there's one extra screw. You might be able to get this thing set up. The laptop that this goes with, though, hasn't been plugged in a little bit. So it may not work so well. I think we're ready to hook it up because, again, we're not going to hook up the new AMS to it. So we don't need the PTFE tubes that came with it. We don't need those. Like I said, we're just going to use the old one. The old one will probably go in the new box. Just so and then it's either going to go to a nice new owner or I'm going to fix it. Haven't decided yet. People are like, why do you buy such a small one? I don't know. I like this. I like this unit in particular. It's each their own type thing, you know. Some people like the big machines, the big high dollar stuff. I I'll pay up if I have to, but I mean, if I don't have to, why pay a bunch, right? So that's the way I look at it. Let me put some tools away here so I don't stab myself. You guys got a Menards around you. These utility knives right here are excellent. Just change out the razor blade in them. $2.80 at my local Menards. I don't know what they're doing, like closeout or what on them. $2.80. I was like, what? That's something's not right. But yeah, that's what it was. So, lots of stuff in the way, of course. You all know how that is. Plug for the old printer. This plugs into the back of this one. So that's what's weird about this, right? So you can't run 8 colors at once on this, but you can plug 2 AMSs into it. The colors. So if I wanted to, I could technically take and put an 8-color print. I'm trying to figure out how to get this where it's gonna not hit the wall. Still give me enough room. Not gonna work. This is gonna have to. Almost ready to say fire delay sir. If this laptop will turn on. We got some power. All right. Anybody else have the problem where when you get something new and you want to put it in a certain spot, the problem is you got to remove 78 things to put it where you want it because that's the optimum spot to put it. And then you're just like, oh, yeah, me too. Neat. I'm super stoked though to have this back up and hopefully running correctly and printing something. I'll be honest with you, I don't care what it prints at this point. It can print widgets, nuts and bolts. I don't care. Print something. You know, I'm a pretty easy person. I don't ask for much in life. But I know we've had a couple people reach out to us and ask us about things that we do make. Yes. All these are all still need to be going through as well. Well, I say that about probably 80% of this still needs to be going through. Yeah. I mean, we've gone through them really quick in the units, but we really didn't deep dive into them. It's been so long I logged on, I forgot what my login is on the computer. Oh my gosh. I've got about 75 browsers open here, it looks like. And nothing's reacting. That's super. Yeah, we killed it with that unit for sure. That unit was amazing. And it's still paying off today. You know, we sold stuff today. Here we go. There goes nothing. Turn it on. We're gonna have to go through the setup. But yeah, we killed it with that one. The last one that you guys saw, we're calling that the toy box with all the little toys on top. I'm still going through the little toys, trying to figure out what they are. There'll be a video for that coming out. that we have Wi-Fi on it. I don't remember the Wi-Fi password. That could be bad. Don't remember the way. I don't remember the Wi-Fi password. I don't think it's on my phone. Mm. Hey, look at that! It is. One thing I can say is you need to make your screens a little bigger for people with bigger fingers, sausage fingers. I can tell you that right now. All right, we're gonna go to the Handy app, Bamboo Handy app here. We always have it on the phone because I get in trouble because I sit there and um, search for things to build and make and all sorts of things. There's all kinds of great things out there. All right. Okay. Layered and lasered, correct. It's binding. Here we go. It's going to start. It's going to do a motor noise cancellation. It's going to take about 7 minutes. A vibration compensation is going to take about 5, and an auto bed leveling 15 minutes, and it should kick off and go. So hopefully, we're currently on this computer here downloading the newest version of Bamboo because clearly we don't have it. I push the start button. It'll probably help. So, all right, it's moving. It's moving. I want to get a camera that goes right here. Might invest in something. So here we go. I'm excited, guys. I am really excited to get this going. You don't understand. I get squirreled on stuff. You know, we were doing this, that one broke down, and then we were hung up on other stuff and got into the storage units, and that kind of took all the time, and got to make time for everything. So, yeah, but this unit here, we killed it on, and we haven't even told you what we sold the bulk of it for. I say bulk. It was a 7x14 flat trailer with 3-foot sides, and we filled it with the Apple computer stuff, a lot of the vintage computer stuff, a lot of the stuff that we just didn't want to deal with. We sold to a guy, and he's actually selling it today at Six Flags. They have their big flea market up there, once a year flea market in the parking lot. So he's up there selling right now, trying to get rid of some stuff, and we made the deal that he's got till April to pay for it. Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. So, don't expect him to fork out that much money all at once. So we told him we'll give you some time to pay for it. Make some of your money back, make some of your investment back, because we sure have. We should have. But yeah, today. So the unit we got coming up turned out to be a really good one. It's not who I thought it was. I thought I knew the owner by a couple things that were in there. The unit got weird as we went through it. You guys will see that. So But yeah, yeah, no, it was not PKP. Uh, that floors me, by the way. That whole situation floors me. That he's tied up in that. But stuff happens. I don't I don't wish that upon anybody. It's nowhere near $17,000. I can trust you on that one. But I did tell the guy that I sold this stuff to. I know where you live. I know where you work. So I'll find you. And I'm not worried about it, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, yeah. All of them that have done it have been like, "What? Really?" You know. And Hoosier Pop Rob said it a long time ago. He said, or the channel that broke all this news said that you got to watch out for the little guys. It's the little ones that are going to screw you. The YouTubers that have just a couple subs or whatever, no, not many followers. They're going to sell $30 running, and they're going to scam you and all that. And turns out it wasn't the little guy. It was the big time guy that everybody knows and loves. So, and that's happened how many times now? 3, 4, 5. It happened to the Horseman once, straight up. I mean, we were in a box battle, and the guy flaked and just gone. So, the one in Florida just completely disappeared off the face of the earth, like doesn't exist anymore. So, I don't know. Maybe the alligators got him. I don't know. It's sweet tea. It's not whiskey, not yet. It's not 4 o'clock yet. But yeah, I am super stoked to have this thing going. I do see something we're gonna have to fix already with it, because that is gonna drive me nuts. That goes right there. There we go. So much nicer. Like I said, we have plenty of filament. All of this right here, as you can see, there's 11 boxes there, and that's like 4 deep. So we got plenty of stuff to make. We're gonna make plenty of the lights like we made last year. Oh, nice! Florida guy is still out there. Mitchie tracked him down. Nice. If anybody could do it, Mitchie could. Definitely. So, yeah, I'm having fun, guys. I'm still doing Funko Pops here and there. This next week we open a couple. But we're doing mostly the vendor booth. We're doing mostly the storage units. Going to start getting into events. I am officially entered into 2 Comic Cons this year. One in Jefferson City and one in Lebanon, Missouri. Going to try the one in Lebanon again. I am not. I may go down the night before and set up, but I'm not getting a hotel room because that was ridiculous. The one in Jeff City, I'm just going to go up the morning of. That's actually a fundraiser, so that's something fun. So we'll see. We'll see how we do. We're going to take, of course, the pops, some of the 3D printed and laser stuff, but we're mostly going to take to probably both of them. Hopefully we sell out at one, but probably both. All of the G.I. Joe, the Star Wars stuff that we ended up with in this unit. And the preceding units, we've actually come up with some stuff. Jeff City is, let me find it here. Right there, May 16th. It is a fundraiser, out of time collectibles and toy show. Out of Time is a store, actually, I believe it's a store in Jeff City. So it's May 16th, 9 to 4. It's at the Capital City High School Activities Building. Whatever that is. I'm assuming gym? I don't know. So, but they got live music. Optimus Prime's going to be there from 12 to 4. vintage and modern toys, comics, sports, non-sports cards, video games, and more. Shags from KCMQ is going to be there. It's $40 a spot, and he said just drop by the shop and pay me. I'm like, I'm in St. James. I'm not going to just drop by. It's like, if you promise you'll be there, I'll save you a spot. I was like, okay. I said, where do I send the money? He said, yeah, I can bring it with you. I'm like, okay. So super stoked for that one. And then Lebanon we're doing. There's one in Lynn, Missouri, but I get weird. I've gotten weird vibes from it. Like, it's the first ever, and the guy that's doing it, like, when he messages you, it's just weird vibes. I don't understand. I don't quite know how else to say it. Sometimes his messages don't make sense. Like, what I'm asking and the answer I'm getting don't jive at all. Like, I've asked him a couple times how big, what size, and it's always a different size. Or it's, well, tables are included. Okay, that saves me time and gas because I don't have to haul tables. Oh, the next time, oh, I forgot. No, we don't have enough tables for everybody. It's like, okay. So I don't know about that. I might drive up and check it out for next year possibly, but we'll see. So hopefully I can do these two plus another one. Maybe hopefully get most of this stuff gone. And then we've been selling pops in the booth pretty good too. So we did find two pops in the storage unit too. No rhyme or reason. It shocked me. 2 pops, that's it. We found Darth Maul vinyl bobblehead from 2011. We found that one. It's got the old hang tag on it still, which I thought was pretty cool. Box is kind of roasty, but 2011, heck. And the way that stuff was stored, I can't believe it. And then this one, Goofy, from the Disney 2012. So I don't know what they go for. But they were in the unit. That shocked me. I mean, with everything else we were finding, I'm assuming I was just waiting to find pops, and then when we finally did, I was like, oh, okay. You know, those are two that'll do good. So I'm hoping so. I'm being totally honest with you. I'm hoping both of them. What? So the first one that comes up is the Goofy, because that's one I scanned. It says $120, but that's what they're asking for it. Let's see. As the luau says, always go to the swords, boys. Always go to the swords. That's how I list, too. I don't go off what people are asking for them. December 15th, 2025. $90 with free shipping for Goofy. Okay, and that one's got some damage, so yeah, $40-$50. And Darth Maul. So it's crazy. You scan that, and a bunch of stuff comes up. That's not it. So there's 227 listed, it says. $24 sold. $5 days ago, $10. That seems, I don't know, it seems cheap for a 2011 Star Wars pop. But then there's one for $70. What's the difference? Blue box, large font, blue bark. So someone sold one for $10. They sold it on an auction. The day before they sold it for $13.50, someone did. 2 days before that, it was $70. $13.6. So I don't know. So any way we look at it, we're in a profit. If we can get $30 for both of them, it's a profit. So that's the way I look at it. Whatever we get, whatever we sell them for. Yeah, I think that's what they consider large font. That one there. I think so. It's a Series 2. It's pretty bad shape. I mean, you can see the back is pretty crusty. It's dipped in. I don't remember what it was in a box with. It looks like something heavy. So, but yeah. But that's the only two Funkos we found in the storage unit so far. So even out of box or anything like that. So, but hey, it's all right. We don't need any more, right? And I don't have Hobby DV, and I tried to use it the other day, and I was like, good God. If you don't pay for it, it kept giving me ads and everything else. It was worse than like YouTube sometimes. Oh my gosh. I should be about done over here. Looks like 11 minutes or something. You don't know. Yeah, I'm still not sure what I want to do with the old printer yet. But I know I got to do something with it to free up some space on this shelf. But like I said, there's a guy locally that's looking for. He actually needs, I think, the bed, and I'd probably sell it to him for what I've got in parts to fix it, and he can have everything. Probably not the main piece, the main bar. If he just needs the bed, I'll sell him everything else. Should you ever run out of Funko inventory, I can keep your booth stock for a year or so. Yeah. That would be... I hate to say it. If I ever ran out of Funko, I could probably retire and go buy a cup of coffee. That's about it. But, yeah, I'll call you in 20 years when I sell through mine. So, I still have people contact me and ask, "Hey, are you still buying collections?" No, God no. Unless it's something very, very particular. So, we are going to try a different selling platform. We found one the other day. Storage Pirate auction or Storage Pirate on YouTube is doing one, and we signed up for it. Immediate approval as a seller went through him, his link and everything, and we can sell almost, as he puts it, almost everything on there as long as it's not illegal or guns. So, I went in on one of his auctions last night. Won a $20 Amazon gift card for being there 10 minutes. And then I bought some stuff, and the stuff I bought, I could probably just put right back into the next, like when I do a live show, just sell it again. I bought a bobblehead for like 64 cents. I think it came out to be 6 or 7 comic books. I think I gave like $5 or $6, stuff like that. Do some NFT pops. Yeah. Actually, just opened an NFT video come out this week. I don't remember redeeming it. I have no clue, but I got it. It's a real banger. So if I buy pops anymore, it's usually autograph stuff. It's usually autographs, and it's usually from the Luau. Yeah. That shocked me too when he said he sold his collection, his back stock and everything. Which, I think we all get to that point. I know Jeremy. I know you did, Jeremy. I'm to that point too. Why store them? At this point, I'm paying to store stuff that's just sitting there. Where, if I'm gonna pay for storage, I need to pay for storage that stuff that's making me money, and that stuff that's sitting there is not making me anything. So, I'm so excited. So excited to get this thing going. So, we'll make the proverbial benchy, and then we'll probably get out of here for the day. And We do have that box right there. The brown box is actually something that when the printer went down, we were printing what's in that box. And I had close to 50 hours of print time invested in it. And then the printer went down. And I figured it up. And for what I bought, what's in that box for, saves me money because I'm not sitting here. My printer's not tied up doing it. Um, and what's in that box makes me money. So by the time I got filament and 50 plus hours, because there was still another like 20 hours of print time I needed. So about 70 hours of print time, I'll just buy one. So I found someone that sells it, that's licensed to sell the product. I bought one, and we're gonna make money off it at these shows. Everything I have left that I don't want to keep wouldn't bring $1 in open market. That's so true on a lot of this stuff. Like I do have some high dollar stuff, and I think you do still too. But it's the high dollar stuff is great, but if you only have a couple high dollar things and then a bunch of common stuff, it's no one's going to come out of their way to buy 3 grails but 50 commons. They don't want it. We'll buy the greats, we'll buy the grails from you, but we don't want the common crap. No, it's all or nothing. Where I think that's why I want to try these toy shows and toy conventions and stuff, and try to move it. And plus, like I said, I've got all that vintage GI Joe stuff. I have no clue what it is. And quite frankly, I hate to say it, I don't want to take the time. I don't want to take the time to research it because I'm probably never going to come across it again in my life. If I knew I was going to come into GI Joe every month, I would probably do some research on it. But I threw 4 or 5 pieces up on my table, took a picture of it, and sent it into a group. And one guy's like, "I'll give you $90 for what's on the table right now." I'm like, "Okay." And then he never responded to messages, so you know how that is. So couldn't have too much longer. Come on. What's up, Anthony Blaze? What's up, brother? You finally off work? You guys are probably pretty busy with what you do in life right now. So much work researching it to find out the One Piece word. No, yeah, exactly. Um, the VHS, man. That I sold another one today for $8. What the heck is it? I can see it from here. Powerpuff Girls, $7.99 out the door plus shipping. I would have sold that for $2 in the booth, but I took 30 seconds and realized, hey, this thing actually sells for a couple bucks on eBay. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 on VHS. That thing sold for like 25 or 26 bucks. Hackers with Angelina Jolie sold for $10.50 the other day. I'm taking the time on that stuff because that's quick. That's a scan. That's a barcode. That's it. Like Google image this and maybe that's it, and then go to eBay and then it's like, oh god, no. VHS. Who knew? I'm selling. I would say I sell between, and they all came out of that one unit. Probably 8 to 10 a week, at least, and I get $2 a piece out of them. I get $2 for DVDs, CDs, and VHS tapes. Yep. Blu-ray I put up to $3, and I really haven't sold many Blu-ray, like 3 or 4 maybe the whole time. But yeah, VHS. Yeah, my father-in-law, Christy's stepdad, they do a yard sale every year, and he's like, "Yeah, we went to our movies and we got about 100 VHS tapes. Are they worth anything?" I looked at him and said, "I'll give you a couple bucks for them." So we'll see what happens. But I told him, "Yeah, I can sell them on eBay for you." And I'm like, "Oh, why did I do that?" Buy one or get one for yep. But yeah, I've been lucky. I still got boxes of video games to go through too. We did find that PS2, I think it was, and Xbox 360. No cords. I ordered cords for them. I've got them. I just need to sit down and grab a couple games and try them and prove that they work, and then list them for sale or take them to one of these cons and get rid of them for a couple bucks a piece. So I don't think there's going to be anything that's a banger game for sure. So I've been so busy helping other areas because nice. AEW, welcome everybody. Glad you could be here. We got the new printer set up. It's going through its motions. Hopefully we can print here in a minute. We got our laptop going for the printer. You might think I'm crazy, but I have a laptop for the printer, I got a laptop for the laser, and then I have a laptop for everything else. So, but it keeps it that way. All the files are on the same computer, and I don't have to remember what's on what, too. So, but yeah. Like I said, Umpty got a printer. I know Umpty had some figures made, and some people painted them up and decorated them, and they're doing a Big Dog Day for his, I think, his puzzle piece of square. Is that it? Doing a big auction with those. That's awesome. Living the nightmare. How about you? Yep. I should be up in your neck of the woods, Jeremy. I think we're leaving next Sunday to come up there. We have a emergency response seminar we have to go to because of the World Cup coming. And then we're there like Sunday night, Monday. We go back Tuesday afternoon. And then we have to go back the week after Memorial Day. Yeah, the Tuesday morning after Labor or Memorial Day, we have to go back up for another training like we've never done it before in our life. So I don't know. I don't know what their issues is with it, but we get to go to Kansas City a lot. Seems like I'm not a fan of it, but I signed up for it so I can get some overtime. Record temps, nice. Yeah, we are currently. Where are we at currently? Let's see here. Currently outside. It's really nice here in the garage. Currently outside. Spinning wheel of death here. 69 degrees. Supposed to be up to 70 within the next hour. High of 63 tomorrow. And then down to 18 tomorrow night. 29 for a high on Monday. Yep. Tomorrow they're calling for thunderstorms, likely in the afternoon. Severe chance of rain 100%, 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. Are they taking the snow out, though? Which is okay. But we've already been told that we're pretty much going in tomorrow night. So World Cup is going to destroy. Yeah, there's cities that are ready for that. I just don't think they're in America. You know, the World Cup is a different animal altogether. The people who attend the World Cup, you know, they're willing to sell everything they own in life to get a ticket to a World Cup game. I mean, I've already heard stories of people selling their houses, their cars, just to afford to get here, get a hotel, and go to one game. You know, to me, that's crazy, but hey, it is what it is, you know. But I think it's going to be nuts in that town. Yeah. Sounds like we are going to. Sounds like we're going to be running the response trucks on I-70 for that traffic control and backups and stuff. Oh yeah, it's going to be great for hotels, restaurants, stuff like that. Anybody who's got an Airbnb has probably had it booked out for 2 years now. Um, I know we had a hard time getting hotel rooms for the end of May when we had to go up there. So, and we don't go to cheap hotels. That's the thing about it. And right now, I guarantee there's not a hotel room within 200 miles of Kansas City for the weeks that the World Cup's going to be in Kansas City area. I guarantee it. So I think we are done. I think it's all set. It is. Let's do this thing. All right. Calibration complete. Come on. You're all set. Oh, a little rocket ship. Now it wants to update, of course. Haven't even used that thing. Now I need to update it. Really? Well, it's been sitting in a box for a couple months. So I'll give it that. So, what's everybody doing for St. Pat's? Like I said earlier, we're having barbecue pork loin because that's Irish. Yeah, Christy doesn't like corned beef and cabbage, so I'll go have me a Reuben someplace sometime this week. So, and I don't dare go to Rolla during St. Pat's. Nope. When I was younger, I used to partake in that. Now, I don't even go to town because I'm old. Eating one of Ireland's most famous dishes, pizza. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings last night. It wasn't bad. It's busy, but it's St. Pat's weekend. What do you expect, right? So. But, all right, come on. It's up to 25%. I just want to get one print. I want to do one benchy. No. I've never been a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings myself, but Christy enjoys it, so we went. And you know what she wants, she gets. So, and she's not standing over my head with a frying pan telling me to say that. So. Oh, come on. Yeah. We honestly don't have. I mean, we have two restaurants in town, like sit down places. One of them I'd rather not partake in. It is what it is. They have a buffet. It's always the same thing. We went in one night and didn't notice the price. And we're like, I'll just have a buffet and a drink. I think we both had water. And it was like $42. And I'm like, what? No. Not happening. So I haven't been back since. And he always puts on Facebook that he's hurting, that he needs help, that he needs money, he needs people coming in and eat. And I'm like, don't charge an arm and a leg to a town that supports you. Also, change your food menu once in a while. It's always the same thing on the menu, on the buffet. So, which it is what it is type thing. But people want different food. So, and then other places, Rich's Burgers is really good. So, I've never had anything there that was bad. Let me put it that way. And then, of course, we have Burger King, McDonald's. Might have a Taco Bell coming to town. Might. They've been saying that for years. So, who knows? I think the update's stuck. It's at 25 still. But awesome. You hit 300 on your new channel. Nice. Why did you start a new channel? I thought you were already over 1,000. You decided to start? I haven't seen you streaming lately, or it's not. I'm not picking it up because I may not be picking the algorithm up on it because I really haven't been watching much Fortnite stuff. It's been mostly storage units, 3D printing, and murder shows. Just keeping it Fortnite. Nice, nice. Wish I could do that. Haven't been live in 5 days. Yeah, hopefully I can jump back on here in the morning and print something else. This thing will ever update. I'm just hoping it. I'm just hoping I get this one. This one's dialed in like the old one was. The old one was great until it wasn't, and then once it wasn't, oh my! It just. I had a couple streams, 18 in chat, 200 views. Nice, awesome. Takes time. Takes time. When's the new season start of Fortnite? I actually updated and played. I think I'm up to like level 10 or 12 or something now. I know that's nothing compared to a lot of people, but Ryan and Wyatt and I played one night for a couple games. But I really haven't jumped on. March 19th. Thought I saw something about the new season started up here the other day. I did watch. Who was that? Oh, Bush Camp Dad. I was having my cup of coffee this morning, and I popped on it. He was on there. I'm working on an investigative journalist piece that could literally be a Netflix documentary. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna start building a PC. Nice. I wouldn't know where to start with that. Wouldn't know where to start. If you noticed, my neighbors got motorcycles. Their taxes must have come back. Now we got the Hells Angels Geritol edition outside. Yeah, they're real nice. They race their cars up and down the street. Can't wait till they race motorcycles. So, still stuck at 25% on the old update over there. Yes. Mm-hmm. We don't have one.
You got rid of it?
Yeah.
What about my little one? It's over there in the corner.
Okay.
I can get back there.
No, you can't. All right. I will come back later when this thing updates. We'll be back. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. It's been fun. Hopefully this thing will stay so we can print something. Let's go.